Get right over to Katie over in the Weather Center. She's tracking the storm. Hey, Katie.
Yes, of course we are. And yet, it looks like the leading edge of that rain is mere hours away. We're starting to see the leading edge of the rain actually creep into the Delmarva Peninsula even as we speak. We'll take you right on out to Storm Scan at a little bit of a tighter zoom. Still more region wide, though, just to show you the leading edge of that rain. And it is too warm for anything but plain rain for now. With time, snow becomes a pretty substantial concern for some of you, but we'll get to much more on that detail later in the show. Just to get you out the door right now, you're about ready to hit the road. You will eventually be needing your rain gear and your patience as that rain overspreads the area from southwest to northeast. Looking at the current temperatures, yeah, you're warm out there. 56 currently at the airport, 57 in AC, and we're up at 53 currently in Mount Pocono. Note also that wind is awfully light. That is a feature that is going to change in a huge way in the hours ahead. Here's the general timeline for you. The rain will be beginning throughout the course of this afternoon, and it does become pretty heavy tonight. By Friday afternoon, we're starting to see that rain change over to a wet snowfall. Come Saturday morning, the storm will begin at least to rotate away. Now, there are numerous high wind alerts posted, and that is something the anchors alluded to. The biggest change since last check when we were on Eyewitness News earlier this morning is that we not only have high wind watches, we also have high wind warnings posted. The warnings more in that gold shaded area, and notice it does include Philadelphia. The gusts out of this storm, folks, could be as high as 50 if not 60 miles per hour. So that is going to be one of the overarching issues that comes along with this very potent storm for our region. So along with the high wind watches and warnings, we've also got a slew of other alerts to tell you about. There's a lot more detail to unpack of this storm system, which we'll do later in the show. But for now, meteorologist Chelsea Ingram is on her way on the Atlantic City Expressway headed toward the shore, which is going to see some of the biggest impacts from this storm as well. Chelsea?
Well, that's exactly right. Hello, everyone. Let me show you a look at what's going on outside right now. Of course, things are quiet right now. The rain is not falling. It is dry. We just have those overcast skies. Very quiet, not much in the way of wind either. But as we head into the next 12 hours or so, we are going to notice a major difference, especially as we head towards some of our shore points. So we're on our way to Atlantic City right now. This is one of the areas that will be seeing some of those higher impacts, especially when it comes to that wind. And we're going to be dealing with that potential for, yes, some power outages when we're talking about the high wind. So take a look at this. This is our power outage potential. The greatest chance, or really the highest outage risk, are going to be those locations that you see there on the map in the orange. So yes, that will include many of our coastal communities, Wildwood, Atlantic City, also down into our Delaware beaches, as well as up into the Poconos. And something to also keep in mind with this wind that we are going to be dealing with this system as it picks up. Katie was telling you 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts coming out of the north and west. Some areas that maybe aren't so used to seeing some coastal flooding, beach erosion, things of that nature, will likely have to deal with that with this system. So we're talking about the western shore of Cape May County, some of the back bays, also down into the bays near our Delaware beaches. So some areas that aren't all that used to seeing problems like that will be dealing with that as we move forward and the storm system continues to progress. So we're on our way down to Atlantic City right now, keeping a close eye on things. Also important to note that PSE&G will have additional personnel and equipment on hand to respond to any power outages as we continue to see this storm system progress. So for now, we're live in the Mobile Weather Watcher heading down the shore to Atlantic City. We'll send it back inside to you.
Thank you, Chelsea, and stay on top of this powerful storm with the CBS Philly weather app. You can download it today from the App Store or Google Play.